If you could sum up your experiences of architecture school in one word or sentence, how would you go about doing that?
Invigorating, helpful, but not necessarily the end of the story. So,
there we go. That was fun. At the time, it was fun, and it was loose, and you could do it what you like.
It was challenging. Yeah, but in a good way.
Camaraderie and collegiality.
Sociability, it's the camaraderie that we have.
Adventurous. It's fun but stressful.
Culture, a lot of experimentation.
Totally mind-opening. Hearing topics on religion and all the way through to postmodern theory and all that sort of stuff. It's like, okay, there's a really big scope of stuff that's out there. Opening the mind.
The freedom that you had there without the constraints that you have in reality. I've done some tutoring as well. I always suggest to people, do what interests you. Follow what you want to do now while you can. Once you're in practice, you are sort of, you've got a real client, you've got a project that they want to do. So, the freedom you have at uni is really great.
I think it allowed you to really press the boundaries and, have a lot of latitude in what you were doing. I guess for me, when you come out of university, then, the constraints get put onto the project, and it's less so about unbridled thought and more about cultivated thought.
It's different, not something that you generally do in other degrees. A lot more relaxed, I guess, than a lot of other degrees. You've got a lot more freedom of choice of what you want to actually do.
Long, tiresome, but you come out of it with a really, really close-knit group of friends because you all went through it together. And that's pretty cool and pretty unique, I think.
There's some very quirky, interesting projects that we do, like great big sheets of paper, and you have to collage things, and there's card and a lot of super glue and stuff like that.
The deadlines, there's always a deadline, and there's peaks of pressure. There's always something to push you, and then when there's not, it's just like you can sit back and breathe for a minute before the next thing comes along.
We've got a big deadline due today, so...
We've got a deadline today.
So this is due as soon as I can get it out.
Busily trying to get out the sketch design package, so deadline today.
Cool.
It makes for an exciting day.
Yeah.
It's sort of like this love-hate relationship. Hey, that's a good one. Love-hate relationship.
I've got a love-hate relationship with all the admin side of things.
It's a bit of a love-hate relationship where I think for me the passion outweighs the really crummy parts, and the crummy parts are very small for me.
It's the sort of thing that gets out of control, but once you've done it, it's satisfying.
Enlightening is got to be one of those things. Life-changing, definitely life-changing, unexpected, and engaging and interesting. All of those things. I know that I'm privileged to have gone to university and had that education, but I would go as far as to say almost essential. It's been essential for my life. A big part of who I am is because I had that experience with those people at that time. Who'd have known what would have happened? But I don't think I would be nearly as content. I don't think I would be nearly as happy or any of those things without that experience. It's a life-changing experience, life-changing. And if you get the chance to do it, then do it. Don't even think about not doing it. Or putting it off. That's the other thing. Don't put it off, just do it. You rarely meet someone that regrets having a tertiary education. You meet plenty of people that regret not having one, so, the kind of decision's already made for you.